Samsung just dropped the Galaxy S25 lineup, but guess what? We're already hearing juicy details about next year's Galaxy S26 series. Yeah, we're still a long way from getting any official design renders, but early leaks about camera modules, battery tech, and display improvements are starting to paint an exciting picture of what's coming in 2026. If you thought the S25 was just a small iteration over the S24, it looks like Samsung is gearing up to make the S26 series a much bigger deal. It's shaping up to be the kind of smartphone release that could push the boundaries of what we expect from flagship devices, and with so much speculation swirling around, it's hard not to get excited about what's in store. When it comes to design, Samsung has been playing it safe in recent years. The S25 series barely looked any different from its predecessors, and while the S25 Ultra did get a sleeker, lighter body with flatter sides and rounded edges, the overall design philosophy has remained unchanged. That might be about to change with the S26 lineup. While it's unlikely that Samsung will completely reinvent its signature minimalist aesthetic, rumors suggest a design overhaul is in the works. Whether that means a new material finish, different colorways, or subtle refinements to the camera module, we'll have to wait and see. It would be great to see Samsung push the envelope a little, especially when it comes to premium materials and unique color options for the Ultra model. A new titanium frame, more matte finishes, and a sleeker form factor could make the Ultra model feel even more premium and distinctive compared to its predecessors. Now let's talk about the cameras, because this is where things get really interesting. Some of the best smartphone cameras on the market today, like those on the Vivo X200 Pro and Honor Magic 7 Pro, boast 200 megapixel telephoto lenses. Ironically, Samsung manufactures these sensors but hasn't used them in its own phones yet. A fresh leak suggests the Galaxy S26 Ultra could finally get a 200 megapixel telephoto lens, making it a powerhouse for zoom photography. Imagine ultra-detailed portrait shots at 3x zoom, crisp images up to 30x, and possibly even 100x hybrid zoom that looks sharper than ever before. The only question now is whether Samsung will go with the newer HP9 sensor found in the X200 Pro, or the HP3 sensor used in the Honor Magic 7 Pro. Either way, this could be the biggest leap forward in smartphone zoom tech that we've seen in years. If Samsung also improves the software side of things, like AI-driven image processing and computational photography enhancements, we could be looking at a device that redefines mobile photography as we know it. Samsung has always led the way in display technology, and it looks like the Galaxy S26 Ultra will continue that tradition. A new leak suggests Samsung is introducing color filter on thin film encapsulation technology, which could significantly boost display performance. The S26 Ultra's screen is expected to be brighter and more vibrant than ever before, with better energy efficiency and improved visibility under direct sunlight. Given Samsung's track record with dynamic AMOLED panels, this could make the S26 Ultra's screen one of the most advanced on the market. With smartphone displays being a major selling point for high-end models, Samsung could once again set the gold standard by offering ultra-high refresh rates, HDR+ support, and a more immersive viewing experience. If they decide to experiment with under-display camera technology, it would be another game-changer for smartphone design, finally eliminating notches and punch holes altogether. One of the more interesting early rumors: Samsung was reportedly considering an under-display camera, or UDC, for the Galaxy S26. But according to new leaks, that might not happen after all. Samsung first introduced a UDC on the Galaxy Z Fold 3, and while the idea was great, getting rid of notches and hole punches for a seamless screen, the execution, not so much. The camera quality was subpar, and while Samsung has improved it with each Fold release, it's still nowhere near as good as a traditional selfie cam. Despite initial speculation that the S26 would get a UDC, leaker Panda Flash on X, via Digital Trends, now claims it's highly unlikely that Samsung will bring the tech to the Galaxy S series for at least another 2 or 3 years. And honestly, that might be for the best. Samsung needs to step up its game. Under-display cameras had a lot of hype when they first launched. They gave us edge-to-edge displays without annoying notches or clunky pop-up cameras. But the reality hasn't lived up to expectations, and on newer Galaxy Z Fold models, the UDC is actually more noticeable, not less. Samsung clearly has work to do before this tech is ready for prime time. But given how underwhelming the Galaxy S25 lineup was, the company needs to step it up with the S26, whether that means better cameras, a new design, or something else entirely. One of the areas where Samsung has lagged behind in recent years is battery technology. While the S25 series didn't bring any major improvements, that might change with the S26 lineup. Reports indicate that Samsung is exploring the use of silicon battery technology, which would allow for larger battery capacities without increasing the phone's overall size. This means we could see the S26 Ultra packing a battery beyond 5,500 mAh, offering better longevity than ever before. On top of that, one of the most exciting rumors suggests Samsung is finally introducing 65 watts fast charging, a significant leap over the current 45 watts charging on the S25 Ultra. If true, this would mean charging times could be dramatically reduced, potentially allowing a full charge in under 40 minutes. Not only that, but Samsung is also reportedly working on AI-powered battery management, meaning smarter power optimization to extend battery life further and possibly faster and more efficient wireless charging. With AI-driven optimizations, we might also see Samsung implement adaptive charging cycles that prevent battery degradation over time, making the device more durable in the long run. Under the hood, the S26 Ultra is expected to be powered by Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 or Samsung's Exynos 2500, depending on the region. Either way, users can expect blazing fast performance, better power efficiency, and top-tier gaming capabilities. Whether you're multitasking, streaming, or pushing mobile games to their limits, the S26 Ultra should be more than up to the task. Given how competitive the chipset market is getting, Samsung needs to ensure that both variants of the device deliver top-tier performance without any compromises. If they manage to keep thermals in check and optimize GPU performance, the S26 Ultra could become a powerhouse for gaming and high-performance applications. Software-wise, Samsung is continuing its aggressive push into AI-driven features. One UI 7, based on Android 15, is expected to introduce several AI-powered enhancements, including improved photography tools, smarter multitasking suggestions, and even more refined battery optimization. AI is becoming a bigger part of Samsung's ecosystem, and it's likely that the S26 Ultra will showcase some of the most advanced AI features we've seen on a Samsung device to date. From intelligent text prediction and contextual app suggestions to voice-assisted improvements and seamless ecosystem integration, Samsung's AI efforts could take One UI to the next level. If Samsung finds a way to integrate generative AI tools for image editing, smart replies, or even real-time translation, it could make everyday interactions with the device feel more intuitive and effortless. If these leaks hold up, the Galaxy S26 Ultra could be one of the most significant smartphone upgrades in years. From a potential under-display camera to an incredibly powerful 200-megapixel periscope lens, next-gen display technology, and ultra-fast charging, Samsung might just be setting new standards for what a flagship phone can do. While it's still too early to say for sure, one thing is certain: 2026 is shaping up to be an exciting year for Samsung fans. The Galaxy S26 Ultra could push the envelope in ways we haven't seen in years, and if Samsung truly delivers on all these rumored features, it might just cement its place as the best premium smartphone of the year. So, that's all for today. Stay tuned as more leaks emerge, and let us know what features you're most excited about. Until next time, take care.